talk about Stacyc. Well, we have a Stacyc. We have a Stacyc 20-inch, brand new, just got it. And I swear I would never buy one of these. All the kids at the track had them. And I just said, you know what, I'm not gonna get one. Too many of them break. All my buddies that have them, they break them way too fast. It's either the motors go out, the gear drive system goes out, or the chain breaks, something. Even when we've gone to the test tracks where they have them like in Mammoth or at Hangtown last year, and they have little demo rides, the kids break them. I mean, I've watched my nephew and my son get on one of these and break them within minutes. So I just didn't want to be working on one of these Stacycs when I've got race bikes to deal with. So we ended up with one because we bought an 85 and Husky had a special, the dealership had a special where you get a free Stacyc. So I got a 16-inch. I only allowed my youngest on it. My youngest is 55 pounds, 55 pounds. He's 9, he's little. So I only allowed him on it, and it did good. It lasted 3 or 4 months. He rode it around. He wasn't real hard on it. You know, we take care of our stuff. So I sold it, and I said, okay, I'll sell it. Price came down a little bit on him, and I'll buy a 20-inch. So I had faith in my kids. I had faith in my maintenance and taking care of my stuff that one would last. Well, I was proven wrong right out of the box because ours didn't even work out of the box. So we got the 20-inch, got it home, assembled it as per the instructions, charged the battery fully, put the battery on, and it went into protection mode. It went into high voltage protection mode. I searched all over the internet, searched the troubleshooting guide, couldn't find anything, and started to email Stacyc. Tried calling them, called multiple times, no answer, emailed them, and didn't get much of a response. I'll go through the response, but what I ended up doing is I had to get the battery to discharge. So I would kick it on, go through the levels selection, which kicks the fan on, and that would discharge the battery enough. And if I did that over about a 24-hour period, the battery would drain, and then my kid could ride it. So he's rode it about 3 or 4 times in the last 20 days. I think about 4 or 5 times in the last 20 days, because we have to go through this sequence. So I wasn't happy with 1, it didn't work out of the box. 2, the response from Stacyc has been absolutely a nightmare. So I'm gonna go over that right now of their response time. Evidently they're getting hundreds of warranty claims a week or a day or something like that. So we're gonna go through it right now. All right, so I ended up emailing them from 2 different accounts accidentally, and then a warranty claim. And I actually didn't even mean to do the warranty claim. I had it all filled out and ready to go, and somehow it's submitted, but I was waiting to hear back from the dealer that I bought it from because he was gonna maybe try and take care of it on his end. So I did my first email. So we bought it on May 16th, and I was waiting to hear back from the dealer. And so I sent one, the warranty claim got submitted on May 18th. Now, I will say that their email response says that they will respond to all emails and warranty claims within 24 to 72 hours. At times, they're experiencing high volume, and it could take longer. How much longer? Yeah. So on May 18th, the warranty claim got put in. I got a response May 26th. So yeah, 8 days later. That's quite a bit more than 24 to 72 hours, right? So the other email thread, actually that was the same one, just this one's coming up. So May 26th, again, 8 days. So that one, the 26th, they said that they think it's the charger. And then I responded, still have not gotten a response. So I emailed them back on the 30th after the weekend. Never got a response when I said I don't think it's the battery or the charger. Now my other thread that went from another email, that one actually went out on May 17th. And they responded to that one on May 31st. So 2 weeks later, they responded to that one. It was a different person responding. 2 weeks to respond to that one. This one wants me to fully charge the battery and put a voltmeter on it and run that through it. Now, if they just answered their phone, all of this would have been taken care of in one phone call. Instead, we're 20 days later and still don't have a working Stacyc. I think my biggest problem is just their lack of communication. If they would have just answered the phone or communicated better up front right away, I could have tested the battery on day 1 or day 2 of having this thing, ruled that out, tested the charger, ruled that charger out. We could have handled this in just a day or two, or even just a phone call. So most of my frustration actually is because of their communication, their lack of communication. I get it. This is a new version this year. Stuff happens, stuff breaks. It's electronics. I dealt with electronics for 30 years. So I get it. I understand it. That's not totally my problem. My biggest problem is their lack of communication, their lack of customer service, and that is why I'm getting so frustrated. So it's now June 5th, and we finally got a replacement charger from Stacyc. So the charger it came with was this charger right here. And evidently this might be an issue, or there's a problem with these. Well, we all know there's a problem with these, but they think that it's the charger. I thought it was the battery. Now that I actually took the battery off of this bike and put it on another charger and put it on another bike, it worked. So now I think it's the bike. So we're gonna find out what it is. It's now 20 days that we've had this. He's gotten to ride it, what, maybe 5 or 6 times?
Maybe like 4.
Maybe 4 times. So to ride it, we have to put the charger on, charge it up, and then we have to go through the level sequence, which kicks the fan on, which drains the battery down. So we got to get the battery drained down a little bit. Sometimes we do that a few times, let it sit for like 2 days. And then we can get the battery drained so it's not giving a high voltage, protection mode. So what it's doing, it's going into high voltage protection mode and not working for us. We get the battery to drain down and it works. So like I said, I took this battery, charged it on my buddy's charger, put it on his kid's bike. It worked fine. So I'm hoping that was just a fluke and maybe this charger works. So we're gonna open up the box here, get it on the charger, and see what we got. All right, it's solid green right there. Solid green. Get it, Corb. Can you get it?
I don't know. Moment of truth.
Moment of truth.
Nope.
Oh, okay, go through the sequence and see. Still doesn't work. All right, so we've got, I got a voltmeter, put a voltmeter on it. Now, this person, this is Anthony, he says that attach a voltmeter, put it on 200 DC, positive, negative tabs marked on the battery. A healthy charge Stacyc battery will register between 40.5 volts and 41.5 volts. Depleted battery will register a healthy Stacyc battery will register as 36. So a healthy charged one is 40.5 to 41.5. A healthy battery will register 36. And if it's below 34 volts, fully charged, it will indicate the battery is not holding a complete charge. Now, if the Stacyc is giving us a battery voltage, high voltage, I don't know why they're thinking that it's a depleted battery. So, got the voltmeter on it, and we are registering 41.5. I'm now going to send this video to Stacyc. I already emailed them letting them know that the charger that they sent me did not work. And now I'm going to send them a video showing them everything that you just saw. And we'll see what happens next. We've got a 4-day race this weekend that my son wishes he could bring the Stacyc to and ride around, which he's not going to be able to. We're going camping next week for like 7 days. We're all bringing our mountain bikes and everything, and my son sure would love to have a Stacyc, and at that point it's going to be a month we've had this. So I don't know what they're going to do. Either send us a new one or send me an RA number to send this one back to them and then have to wait for a new one, or this one to get repaired, or just get my money back and buy something else. I don't know what the heck they're gonna do. So we'll see, we'll keep you updated, and hopefully Stacyc watches this video when I send it to them and they figure out something to do.